我最近看到在美国啊，就是好多那个路灯的白天一直开着的，然后那个就是吃饭的时候呢，我原来觉得是可能美国特别节省，就是但是吃饭的时候也是很多人就是最后留下了很多菜，就是好像觉得很浪费一样的。所以说我20年前的这个到这里的这个生活跟现在呢，好像在我的印象当中，就感觉就是现在就是很浪费的，就是那么这个我是不是我的这个看法是看错了，还是我不是说所有的，但是有相当多的地方呢，他们的这个浪费的这种概念，就是奢侈或者说是一种这个节省的理念呢，就是比较越来越就是就不太好，就是这是有没有这种情况呢
？Yeah, I guess American society, like Chinese society, is complicated and has lots of different parts. So I would say there are movements within the U.S. to buy organics and buy locally and to waste less. But that overall, I mean, I think he's probably right, and that in the last 20 years, we've seen, I want to say neoliberalism, but I don't know if that's going to make any sense. We've seen a deepening of, market logics, which, and we've seen at least some parts of the American political spectrum think that think that America has limitless resources and can, and that any suggestion otherwise is, not in keeping with the American greatness or way of life. So I would say that on the one hand, I think in the past 20 years we have seen certain parts of society become more environmentally aware in terms of, again, organics, locally produced food, not trying to transport food long distances, a lot of urban people trying to grow food in their backyard and to not waste. But on the other hand, probably the broad trend is towards more consumption. And that my own analysis is that this has to do with, again, capitalist development. I'll add one thing is that, I do think, I think reducing consumption, not wasting, is the most important thing to do. We have a strange phenomenon now where we have these stores for, supposedly organic, supposedly more sustainable, more efficient things. Mm-hmm. But if all people do is just buy more and more of those, mm-hmm. Thinking that they're being good for the earth when they could just reuse things, mm-hmm. It's actually not helping, right? Mm-hmm. So we have this sort of green consumption, but mm-hmm. from a social science perspective, at least my social science perspective, it's reducing consumption that's the most important, not buying more and more supposedly environmentally friendly things.